Hi guys, I'm Rick. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making all gratin potatoes in the Ninja 3-in-1 cooking system. Alright, I'm starting out here with a large bowl, and I have roughly about 3 pounds of russet potatoes that I peeled. And with my mandolin slicer, I'm going to slice these thin. And you can do this by hand, but it's going to be more of a pain. So if you have a mandolin slicer, by all means go ahead and use that. And I'll just slice up a couple here to show you how I do it. And be careful of your fingers, because I cut myself pretty bad one time doing this. Just throw that aside. Alright, I'm going to finish slicing all these up, and then I'll be back. Okay, now I have my potatoes all sliced. I'm soaking here in a bowl of water, and I'm going to set them aside just for now. And for the kids out there, the reason they're soaking in water is because once you slice a potato, if you don't put it in water, the oxygen turns it brown. Okay, now in my Ninja, I know this is a non-stick pot, but I'm going to spray some vegetable spray in here, because this here is going to bake, if I can get it out, this is going to bake on the bottom of this pan. Okay, I'm going to start out with some of those potatoes I sliced, and I don't have my Ninja on yet, because I don't want these to fry. And I'm going to layer these in here, and if a little bit of water gets in there, that's okay, it ain't going to hurt nothing. And this here is a Rick original recipe. You won't find this in a Ninja recipe book or on their website. I'm just making this up as I go. So hopefully it turns out good. Alright, that looks good for potatoes. Now that I have my potatoes layered in there, I'm going to hit that with some salt and pepper. Just a little bit. Now I'm going to put some cheese in. Now I have a 4-cup pack of shredded sharp cheddar cheese here. You can use just about any kind of cheese you like. Mild, Monterey Jack. It really doesn't matter. I like the sharp cheddar. So I'm going to put a layer of that in there. Okay. I'm going to repeat the process until I use the bowl of my potatoes and cheese. Okay, I'd like to give a shout out to my son Eric's friend, Kevin the Fish, aka the Sloth. How's it going, little man? Now now that I have all my cheese and potatoes layered in here, I'm going to add 4 cups of milk in here. And that may seem like a lot, but this will thicken up after it's cooked and it sits for a few minutes. So there goes 2 cups of milk. And you want enough liquid in there that it doesn't burn dry on you. So it's better to have a little extra than not enough. Okay, now that I have my milk down in here, and this is enough to feed an army, I'm going to put my lid on. Okay, I'm going to turn this on to my oven setting, and I'm going to turn this down to 300, and I'm going to set the time for 40 minutes. And like I said, I've never done this before, and this is a Rick original, so I'm just going to have to check it in 40 minutes to see how it is. Alright, this is done. It took roughly an hour, not 40 minutes, and it's got the nice brown bits on the bottom. So let's go ahead and serve this up and see what we got. I also went ahead and made up some meatloaf and some peas for on the side. So there you have it, all gratin potatoes in the Ninja 3-in-1 cooking system. Give it a try, I think you'll like it, and until next time, I'll see you.